Welcome everybody back to another episode of World of Tanks with Electro. Today we have an outstanding game in the Cromwell B for Berlin. Going to be driven today by Ttoxicc. And Ttoxicc is going to push this Cromwell B to the limit. He will be everywhere. He will be shooting everything. Especially this T-34 here. Gets a wonderful rear end shot on him. Now, this tank's greatest asset is its huge mobility. As you'll see, he's going to go and appear here, there, everywhere, shoot at everything, circle tanks. In this particular case, he's already broken through straight up the middle roughly to the enemy's rear. And he is going to have a field day just taking out 3 TDs here, quick, rapid succession. They just don't have a chance. Non-turreted, he's behind them. He's just going to absolutely destroy them. Now, he doesn't really have a place to take any cover here, and that's not what he's going to do in this tank anyway. He's just going to charge the enemy, get close, circle, destroy. Now here's one of the few examples where he does take sniping position to actually shoot at the sides of the enemy, who are now somewhat surrounded, and he is definitely got their rear flank. And with this rapid fire gun, he is just going to continue shooting, continue annihilating, and put all these tanks in the hurt locker. Now, the Cromwell B was part of a single package or a 4-pack. Shoot at this other tank here real quick. Oh, he got away from there. As I was saying, we almost have a disastrous event here. He hit that tank back there and darn near flipped, which would have been really, really bad. But taking up another sniping position here, and loses sight of him, so he's going to move on here. But anyway, back to this gun. 16 rounds per minute, excuse me, which is pretty good. But again, this tank's greatest asset is basically its mobility. Very fast medium tank, very hard to get away from, and he does make the most of it. He does, though, at the moment, have to make it back to the cap circle. And he's greeted by several targets. First one taken out easily. Had a side to him. And the other ones are going to be closely followed behind. They do decide to decap and pull back, which was probably the best thing they could have done at that time, because they were going to just get slaughtered. They couldn't keep up with that massive fire rate. Not in the least bit. But, again, mobility being what this tank is, he's going to take advantage of it. When you have a 60-plus forward speed, you're definitely going to want to use that, take advantage of it, flank your enemies, which is what he does. His way through, and there we go. Mr. ELC, who misses his shot. No good. Artie almost gets around in. Now it's time for a little bit of search and destroy. He knows there's another tank back there somewhere. Again, using the mobility, not going through the predictable place of where he came from. He's going to go back around, see if he can run into this tank. One of the good things that Ttoxicc has done here is he's preserved quite a bit of health here, which he will need. There we go. Here's that last tank back there. Ttoxicc has a little bit of gun handling issues here at getting his shells out rather quickly and not getting a good full aim. A few bounce, a few miss. He does eventually shut him down, though. And there we go. Right here's a kill shot. Takes him out at the turret. Already darn near gets on him again. Now, off to the enemy base. He's got 2 left. 1 artillery and a dreaded Tog. Which the Tog, I don't believe he really ever got out to base there, doing a little bit of camping, which kind of did not help the team all that much. When you have a lot of hit points in a Tog and your top tier, I feel his best course of action would have been to go down the 5 or 6 line and just create all kinds of hate and discontent, but he didn't do that here. Instead, he's back to base, trying to defend, but he has very little health. Ttoxicc takes him right out, which leaves just the grill arty. Very dangerous artillery, especially this close, but not this time. Outstanding Ttoxicc. Alrighty, let's look at our after action report here. We see that 48 shots were fired, 31 direct hits, 24 penetrations. It's a lot of rounds that went out there. He ended up with 2,536 damage, which is really rather well for this. We did make some money here, 39,000 credits. And he ended up with 5,934 experience. Outstanding numbers there. Next, over to the team score. As you'd expect, Ttoxicc, he is top on his team. Again, 2,536 damage, 13 kills. Base experience score of 1,720. He did receive the following medals: Fire for Effect, Crucial Contribution. Did get the Pools Medal, Bruiser, Duelist, of course High Caliber, Top Gun, and the coveted Kolobanov's Medal. Outstanding. And last but not least, the personal score page. Basically an overview. A plethora of medals, and just an absolutely outstanding game where Ttoxicc was everywhere, shooting at everything. And I would have to say he definitely carried his team here. So again, Ttoxicc, outstanding game, and we'll see you on the next one. Enjoy, everyone. Thanks for stopping by, everyone, and please make sure you hit that subscribe button and give us a like. It really helps out the channel. Till next time, enjoy.